Well, I did it, boys and girls. I bought the Mercury 9.9 4-stroke. This thing is awesome. Picked it up in Kansas City. I'm at Milford Lake right here in Junction City for its maiden voyage, its test run, and gonna do a little fishing. Just want to see how it handled. So I'm gonna get up on the front deck here. We'll talk about the motor in a little bit, but I'm gonna get up on the front deck. Guy up at the boat ramp said that he caught some smallies off the dam just recently, so I'm gonna see if I can't get something going. So yeah, welcome aboard. Hopefully we can keep things interesting for you, and let's go fishing. Yeah, kind of an interesting start. You guys didn't get to see any of it, but I got the trailer backed into the water, started to, where are we at, 14 feet, 56-degree water temperature. I could not get it to start. I was having all kinds of problems. Pulling, choking, pulling, choking. Thought my trolling motor was having issues. Oh, look at that, it is. Oh, it's one of those days, I tell you. Didn't lock you in. Oh boy. There we go. Okay. Golly, where the heck was I? Back the trailer down. Pulling, choking, pulling, choking. Nothing happening. Can kind of smell gas. A little bit of smoke. Couldn't get it to start, which was really a bummer, because when I was at Bass Pro, they have the thing sitting in a tank of water, this big tank, and the guy, one pull, boom. I mean, obviously they started it before I got there to make sure it's primed and ready and all that good stuff. But anyway, I pull the boat out of the water. I'm down there for like 20 minutes just sweating. Called him up. Was, you know, is there anything obvious that I'm doing wrong, or did I miss some sort of a kill switch that I don't know about? Or, I mean, it's a pretty straightforward motor, but anyway, I think we pretty much determined that I probably flooded the carburetor. So I found the screw on the bottom to drain it. Luckily I carry a small kit with me for stuff like that, to like little tools, you know. Anyway, drained it, took it back down there, did exactly what it said on the tiller handle, and voila, fired up. Pretty sweet. All right, water temp's 57 degrees, so I switched over to this Berkeley crankbait. I like the shape of the body, a little different. It's called the Digger, 6.5 feet deep. So I'm gonna bang these rocks up a little bit, see if we can get some of these smallies. Still do not have a fish in this boat, so looking for that. Trying to do a little stop and go. Give them a little, you know, if they're thinking about it, give them that pause, so then they'll be like, yeah, boom. There we go. Oh man, it feels good, whatever it is. Whatever it, oh yes, yes, yes. First fish on the boat, guys. Oh, it's a nice smallie. That is a quality fish right there. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Get in here, bud. Look at this fish. Oh my gosh, I gotta get these hooks out of you without hooking myself. This is why we come here. Holy moly, look at this guy. What a beautiful fish. 17 and a half. 17 and a half inch smallie. All right, I'm gonna get her back in there. It's almost spawning time. You gotta do your thing. Oh man, what a beaut. Look at that thing. Whoa, it's like a probably 2.5, 3 pounder. Fought like a 6-pound largie. Freaking awesome. Well, there you go. I threw this little guy, like, I mean, in a foot of water. First fish in this new little fun hobby boat. Couldn't have asked for a better situation there. Like, it wasn't a little dink. It wasn't like a little 8-inch smallie. I mean, that was a quality fish. Pretty stoked about that. All right, nothing really happening. I want to shoot across the lake, see how this new motor goes. Hopefully you don't have any problems starting it. I mean, it should be kind of warm still, so I think I'm gonna change the tilt to give it a little bit more of an aggressive stance. I don't know. Maybe, what am I in? I'm in 3. I think I'm gonna go to 2. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can get her started here. Wow, nice. First pull. Seems to be idling just fine. Let me get my life jacket on for the across the lake adventure. Let her rip here across the lake. Oh yeah, second position is way better. I virtually had no speed when I was in the third position. So my angle, my cut into the water was too much. So I had to, instead of being like this, I had to bring it down more. So now I'm like that. It's a better wake. I'm moving a lot faster. Pretty sweet. Okie dokie. I'm gonna try this other rock bank here. I got hung up on a ball of line on a tree stump about 2.5 feet underwater, so there's nothing I could do but break it off. So I put on this little money badger, a little smaller profile. I've got 1 million of them. We shall see if maybe this will get us into something. Oh my gosh. Second cast with this little money badger right here off this rocky bank. We got into another smallie. There we go. I really need to move my pliers up here, I guess. Just a little guy. Pretty cool though. I'll take it. I'll catch them all day. Catch the little guys, the big guys, all of them. There we go. There we go. There's something. Nice. Get up in here. He's decent. Wow, this guy is angry. Oh, he's peeing. Wow, yeah, nice. That's awesome. Little 13-incher probably. Wow, it's so clear up there too. He was so close. It's awesome. I think I got the tilt about where I want it. There's really only one other position, but I was maxing out there at 12 miles an hour, which I would say it's pretty calm out here. And so that might be it, which, you know, I can get around pretty fast. I mean, whoa. I was just trolling over to this other point. I hooked something. Oh my gosh, it's a smallie? I thought that was a huge fish. Gosh, the way he hit that thing. Holy moly. Come here. Gosh. Oh, he was not coming off. Another little guy. It's cool. I just, while I'm on the phone with you.
Another one.
I've cut, this is probably 6, I guess.
Since this morning?
Well, I didn't get on the water till late. I had a whole issue, blah, blah, blah. There was all kinds of stuff going on, but this guy's a fatty.
What are you catching?
Smallmouth. Every one of them. I'm literally still catching them. This guy's a little 12 or 13 incher.
Nice.
Oh yeah, 13 inch. Oh, smallie. Oh, my other camera just... Oh my gosh, I think my camera just died. This one's huge. Oh my gosh, I don't have a net. I do. Oh my gosh, don't fall out of the boat. Oh, he's so big. What a freaking football. I can't get my hand around him and there's hooks all around his mouth. Look at this guy. Oh my gosh. I don't have my scale either, but 3-pounder for sure. 18 inches. Oh. Whew, look at this smallie, guys. What an awesome fish. 18 incher. I was working this bluff all the way down using that little crankbait. I'm talking to my wife on the phone on speakerphone, and then as soon as my GoPro dies, whammo, I hook into this beautiful fish. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Fought like a tank. I got some pictures. I'm gonna get her back in the water. One more look at her. Look at her. Whew, gosh. There you go. Ow. Woo. Oh no. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, right there. Right in, like, I'm sitting, what am I sitting in? I'm in 14 feet and I'm 8 feet off the bank maybe, or 10 feet off the bank. So it gets deep real fast. Just throwing right up into those rocks. So awesome. Woo! Okay, so you made it to the end of the video. Congratulations, we're gonna talk about the motor, because you probably clicked on this because you saw the thumbnail said something about a Mercury 9.9 outboard on a small John boat, V-bottom boat, whatever. So here it is, man. You guys saw it out there. Caught some fish, fun stuff. Gosh, smallies. It feels so good to catch some smallmouth, guys, right here in the great state of Kansas. So anyway, let's talk about this motor real quick. It performed really well. It basically has 3 different trim settings right here. You can adjust this. Like, you set it first, and then when you go to move the motor, like you rock it forward, and then when you go to set it back down, it'll go to those positions, 1, 2, or 3. So I tested all of them out there. Number 3 was way too aggressive. I was barely moving. I was like going so slow. It just was not working for the cut of this boat. Number 2 was probably the best, I would say, overall. I wasn't dragging the front. I was able to get on plane pretty quick. You guys saw my speed. And then number 1, that's basically all the way down. And I was kicking some water, but I did have really good speed. So you just got to see what works for your boat. Couple things to note. I did have some trouble starting it today, first time out, but I think a lot of that was I just haven't started it before. If you follow the instructions right on here to a T, no problems. I somehow flooded it, was able to take the cover off. I took the screw out, drained the carburetor, took it back down there, went through it exactly like it says, fired right up. And then once it's warm, one pull, it's good to go. It comes with the tank and the fuel line, which is nice because it's got kind of a weird hookup. Oh, you can't see anything. I'm just talking and not even showing you. This little dude right here on your throttle, everything is right here. You don't have to, like my old motor, I had to come over here and go like reverse, forward. Everything's right here. You got neutral, forward, reverse, super handy. The other thing I really like is this little lever right here. This gives you tension on here, like how hard this pushes. Let me zoom out a little so you can see what's going on. Yeah, so when I'm moving this, it puts tension on it. If you come all the way over, then it's real loosey-goosey. So it's kind of nice, it's kind of nice when you're out there. You can just kind of like do a little hands-free, you know? But if you do that, make sure you put on this little guy. So if you fall out of the boat, it'll cut the motor. The other thing is you can tighten this right here, and this will tighten this. So like if you want to maintain a certain speed and just kind of let go, it'll do that. Choke, this one does not have an electric start on it. You can get them with an electric start. I didn't want to have to hook it up to the battery or do any of that. This is kind of a cool feature. It's throttle only. You push this in and that disengages the like transmission, I guess, or the, you know, the linkage to go into gear. So when you do start it, once you do that, you can just rev it like to warm it up. And then as soon as you go back to neutral, I don't know if you heard that click, it pops that button back out. So then the next time you do it, you're in gear. I don't know. The reason I bought it is because it's dependable. I know once I get it started, the thing is going to run. Right here, you can lock the tilt, unlock the tilt. As long as this is in gear and you push this forward, okay, it like unlocks everything. And then you can drop this down. And that's the number one position right there. I bought a transom saver because when we put this on, just moving it was like really making me nervous, let alone driving down the interstate and it bouncing all over the place. So for 50 bucks, do yourself a favor and your boat a favor. Buy one of these right here. This goes, that little piece goes right there into that bracket that I put on. And then it comes over, and when you lift this up, this will go in here, and the weight of the motor is going to be basically resting on your trailer frame. So as the motor's bouncing up and down, your transom right here is not taking a beating. So I highly suggest getting one of those. Anyway, performed great on this little boat, my little Blue Angel. So that's it, guys. I pulled the trigger. Glad I did. 2,500 bucks basically out the door. 3-year warranty. And just dealing with Bass Pro, they make it so unbelievable easy, and the customer service is great. Still trying to figure out how to get it on the trailer by myself seamlessly. That's been kind of a struggle, but I'll figure it out. Caught some fish today. Felt so good. We got the fish smell on the John boat. I love it. Trolling motor. Absolutely amazing. Check out, I think I put a video up not too long ago talking about that. So unbelievably easy to use and just enhances the fishing experience. So that's all I got for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you got any questions, put them in the comments. Otherwise, I will see you on the next adventure. Be blessed.